Oh.
Fuck.
So, like, if you could do, like, film any porno,
Yeah.
what would you do?
I would do the reverse bukkake.
Elaborate.
Like 7 women squirting on me. Like I seen it one time, and it's just like 7 women just used and abused this dude for like 15 minutes and just just savage. And I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm a little fucking weird upstairs, and I seen that and I'm like, that would be fucking awesome.
I gotta look this up. I would totally I want to get gangbanged by like 7 dudes. Like if I could film a porno, that's what I would do.
That's what you go with?
Yeah.
Like
but one of them's feeding me grapes. The other 6 can do whatever.
Why not? Why not? I've only found like one specific porn that's been my exact fantasy of what I would do if I was in a porn. And I can't find it anywhere else because I actually don't know what the technical term for it is. But like it's like a gangbang, but it's just like repeatedly getting cream pied by these guys. Not like fucking. It's Corella.
And Kennedy.
And this is the Peelerz Podcast.
Weird degenerates with daddy issues.
Welcome back to the Peelerz Podcast. Oh my God, we got Uncle Heck here.
Take two.
Take two.
Fucked up the audio yesterday.
Yeah.
Way to go. You had one fucking job.
I'm sorry, okay?
And I admitted all my secrets in that podcast. Every single one.
I know.
God, we read the future through tarot cards. And yeah, we knew everything. And
I shoved a sapphire crystal up my ass just to figure out how the moon rose. Then I barked at it 3 times just to see it go blood red. And Satan himself came out of the tip of my penis.
I didn't come out of the tip of your penis.
Oh my God. We recently got the awesome opportunity to work with you in Grand Prairie. Hey?
How did you like it? Did you have fun?
Oh, fuck yeah.
I had fun. I had a blast. Me and you always get really hammered together. So. We're almost there.
I was there.
Yeah. And we finally got hammered together. Kinda. I don't know if you were drunk, but I definitely was.
I was, but sadly I had to make quota, so I couldn't like party with everyone that much.
Oh.
I like how I just quit at like 1 o'clock. You're like, come sell more dances. I was like, no, I'm done. I'm partying now.
Yeah.
I'm over this shit.
Kennedy,
I would
more.
do the same.
No, I'm done.
Fuck y'all.
I would totally do the fucking same though. Like usually when I make my quota, I definitely relax a little bit.
Yeah. What's your quota?
40 dances.
40 dances?
Yeah.
45
Nice.
there? 45 there.
Something. It seems like it'd be easy, but it's actually not that.
A night or
No, all
for the week? For
yeah,
the
which
week.
Sounds so easy to do.
It
but
was
it's really not.
yeah, it was a really
Yeah.
slow week, so we had to make it all up on Saturday.
I was going to say 40 dances a night. That's a lot of fucking dances in one night.
Yeah.
it's pretty doable though.
Is it?
Well,
I
we
guess
did-
if it's busy.
Yeah.
It's doable. You're like really hustling. You're really out there, but it's got to be busy.
I think
There's
I
gotta
did
be money.
exactly 40 on Saturday.
Oh, 40 dances in one night?
Yeah, on
Yeah.
Saturday
Nice.
night.
I
But
did
thanks
43.
to that guy that we met.
Mm-hmm.
What's his real name? I don't know.
His real name was should we say it? He's a big fan. He's listening.
Oh, yeah. He definitely showed him out. If he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
sure.
his name's Joey, and he totally made our fucking night. He came in, instantly recognized us, wanted to buy dances, wanted to see our buttholes, wanted to drink champagne with us. It was so fun.
Yeah,
And, yeah, he was
you were
caught
fun
up.
to party with, man.
Yeah,
Keep
he
it
was
up.
a wicked
Until
dude.
next time. Yeah, he was so much fun.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
hell yeah.
It's nice when you have those customers that like don't feel like customers. Like you can actually have a good time. It doesn't feel like working.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's
where
a
you
friend
can-
now for sure.
You
Yeah.
can be yourself.
Yeah.
Where you don't have to be like, oh my God, that's so
And they're like,
funny."
when they're down to like drink and party with you and they don't like force you to dance the whole time. The worst is when you get those guys that buy so much time and they're like, dance, puppet, just dance. And you're
Yeah.
like, but I'm tired. Let's go for a shot. No, dance. Ah.
He'd rather do shots and smoke weed and smoke cigarettes, and we're like, hell yeah, we can do that. Like, take us outside, fill our lungs with bad shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are the best people.
Oh God, he's the best kind of person. Yeah.
Yeah.
For GP, definitely.
Yeah.
In the world, actually, no. GP has actually got some fucking stellar people. Like,
Yeah,
fair,
it's yeah, like that's always a fun city. Every time we've went, it's been a fucking stellar city. I haven't
Yeah.
had a shitty time in Grand Prairie.
yeah, and the most extreme stuff happens too. Like the fights there are like the most extreme I've ever seen.
Was there fights that night?
No, there wasn't fights that night, but like
Surprisingly,
Yeah.
I feel like the crowd that loves you guys are like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
fighting
like
crowd.
well, other than Cold Lake, there was
Wasn't
like
there a big brawl in Lloyd? I punched a guy in the face in Lloyd.
Was there a big
Yeah,
brawl
I
in
tried
Lloyd?
to fight a guy in Lloyd because
Hell yeah.
when the night that you guys were there, the
Yeah.
night that I met you, I
Yeah.
punched a dude in the face.
Did you?
Yes.
It was stupid packed in there, was it not?
Yeah, that was like customers were like whipping loonies at my face on stage and stuff. Like, but it was so busy, like I couldn't even see who was doing it. Like it was nuts. But
it was insane. That's the busiest I've ever seen a strip club.
I can imagine Lloyd would be the biggest for sure.
Yeah, like that club is like. It's big, but not that big, is it?
Yeah.
I don't recall.
No, yeah.
They're closed now, too, aren't they?
Yeah, they're closed, yeah.
So sad. Never got a chance.
It was so fun. Oh, my God. That was, like, my favorite club.
She would call me with the most extreme stories, and I'd always be like, at the club? You're at the club right now? You're doing this at the club? I'm like, I need to work you there. Like, what the fuck? And you're making lots of money? Sweet.
Do you have any highlights from the night in GP on Saturday?
You know, I don't recall most of it. The best was the girl, like, the most simple thing was that girl just sitting there. I'm like, hey. And then I turned around, and all she did was just, like, dump her tits out. And I'm like,
dump them out.
Fuck yeah. Good for fucking you. Because if I had those things, I'd be doing it all the time, too.
I remember I went up to this guy, and I was like, so I mentioned something about the Peelerz podcast, and he's like, oh, what, do you know her? And I was like, bitch, we are her. Like,
yeah. Like, people didn't even recognize me until I took off the Danger Cats hat, and they could see the forehead tattoo.
That's crazy.
Like, all the other ones didn't give it away.
Yeah, because we post a lot of, like, a fair amount of pictures of both of you together to promote the podcast as best as we can.
I feel like my hair is always different. I don't know. Nobody ever recognizes me.
Yeah. You'd think the pentagram tattoo between in the middle of your chest.
I'm just gonna stop. I just have to start podcasting topless, I guess.
Yeah.
Then we can put it on the app.
Yeah. There we go.
I'm on the OnlyFans too.
Oh yeah, OnlyFans.
Ooh. Follow me, Kennedy XXX Rose.
Just a naked podcast.
Subscribe.
Hey, that would actually be kind of fun. Maybe we should do like a bikini one on a hot day or something.
Oh,
there
for
you
sure.
Go.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So there was a lot of amazing people in Grand Prairie.
Yes.
Everyone's awesome, but there was also one asshole, and his name was Tony.
No,
we don't know his name.
A big fucking Tony.
Yeah, big fucking Tony. Yeah.
Like when you like fight, like, you know, if you're like playing a video game, you get to like the big boss. He was like the big Tony, like the big boss Tony.
Really?
Oh, he was awful.
The Bowser of Tonys?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So, gentlemen, when a dancer approaches you for a lap dance in the club, she's at work doing her job. Like, just politely say no if you don't want one, because this guy told me that he did not want to go for a dance with me because I needed to go to the gym and tighten up my ass.
And if you don't know, like, Kennedy's ass, it's so tight and so big.
Right?
Yeah. It's like photoshopped in real life, and it pisses me off because I just taught her how to squat like this year.
Squats don't build booties.
I know, we learned that now.
We learned
but
that.
Still, she wasn't in the gym like working on her ass every day. She just has it.
Yeah. That's like, what an idiot for one.
Yeah.
What a dickhead for two.
Yeah.
And fuck that guy for three.
I do butt day 3 days a week.
3 days a week you do a leg day?
Yeah,
I was doing leg days twice a week, and my ass got fucking massive. But I was also playing hockey too, so that was why I was doing it. Yeah. And jerking off people with my thighs.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Like, I mean, a lot of people think that strippers are like, I mean, we are pretty confident, but like a lot of us still have issues with our bodies and whatnot. I mean, you know, dancing has definitely brought a lot of confidence, but you know, there's still the insecurities there.
Especially when someone like as ugly as that dude, as old, as drunk, and who had the skinniest legs in the whole bar is trying to make fun of you. It's like, God, really?
So even a guy like that, like, even though in the back of your head you look at this motherfucker and you're like, fuck this guy, this ugly cunt, that he can still get under your skin, you feel?
A little bit, yeah.
Sometimes?
I mean, like, I've struggled with body issues since I was a kid. Like, yeah, we can get into some deep, dark stuff.
Hell yeah, we getting dark quick?
Oh yeah, if you want to.
No,
if you want to.
It's not spooky. Well, do you have any kind of body dysmorphia at all? Like,
at times, you know, there's always things that you want to change about yourself, but my laziness takes over, and I'm just like, whatever. I've come to terms that my humor has got me where I am, and not my body type. So I'm not on Instagram flexing for the bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Biatches.
But there's like times like you'd be like looking at me like last summer I was like, fuck dude, you got big, because I'm just drinking.
She's
and thick. Yeah, Matt, you're thick with 2 C's. And like you look at yourself and it's like, man, fucking 3 years ago you were a professional fighter in shape, ready to like fight a motherfucker, and now you're just like, a blob sitting in a pool smashing beers over your head. So it's
But
like,
that's so fun.
yeah, I like this lifestyle slightly better than fucking getting hit in the head. That's for sure.
Thank God we don't have to do that. We just have short buttholes.
That would be even better. I would like to do that for a living.
Use a short butthole?
Yeah.
You can make me do that.
On my OnlyFans.
Subscribe to our OnlyFans.
You use like your spit as lube from like your chew or whatever.
Yeah. You want to see some nasty southern fucking hick shit?
There's someone that would be so into it.
Oh, there's something for everybody.
Yeah, by the tone of my voice, just doing a sing-songy thing there, it sounded like it was me, but I promise I'm not into it.
I had somebody actually on the topic of fighting. I know we already went over this, but I had another person respond to the Instagram question or whatever about how you deal with girls you don't like at work. You fucking throw down in the change room, you guys. Like, the proper answer would be to go to management and get it dealt with, but real talk, you throw down in the fucking change room.
Yeah, is there
Or
like
you
a
just
strip
block
club
them on
fight
Wigs
club?
fly, nails are going everywhere.
Stripper fight club?
Stripper fight club.
Man, you guys.
But you don't talk about stripper fight club.
Okay, fair enough.
Sorry, management, we don't do that.
Yeah. Or you could just like simply, instead of talking to the person about it, or if they even knew you had a problem with him, you can just block them on Instagram apparently and Facebook and be like, okay, I guess they hate me.
Oh, that's still a thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, I have a girl who doesn't like me, and all she does is block me, and I'd like to talk to her one day about it. But when she's ready, obviously, and she's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh. But at least she didn't throw down because that girl's fucking ripped, and she's Russian, so she could probably throw down.
Oh, so you think you'd lose that fight?
Probably. She's so flexible, and she's like so smooth. She could just like slip out of my arms.
Oh yeah, maybe that's a talk your way out of one.
Yeah, and I won't want to fight her because she's honestly one of my favorite dancers.
Oh,
by
really?
Far, top 3, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe don't burn that bridge.
Yeah, I want to learn stuff from her. She's so cool. Okay. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't think I'm sucking up. But yeah, body dysmorphia. She's perfect. I'm not. Yeah, good times. If we're going to get a little serious about this, like body dysmorphia is a huge thing for everyone.
Yeah.
People don't realize how young it can affect you. It starts very, very young. Like I had an eating disorder starting in elementary school. About 7 to 8 years later, I actually had to go to rehab. I was extremely sick. I still have heart problems. I was 92 pounds. I couldn't graduate. And still to this day, of course, that shit bugs me. Even if it's some loser telling me my thighs are too big or there's cellulite in my ass, even though there's cellulite in everyone's ass,
Yeah.
it still fucking 100% will bug you. 110%. But yeah, let's get dark and personal. No, I'm doing absolutely better now. I know a lot about nutrition. I go to the gym every day.
Yeah.
I know my limits for sure.
Yeah, that's helped me out a lot too. Because I started with eating disorders when I was 10 years old.
Yeah,
Really?
ew.
10
What the
years
hell?
old. Yeah.
Damn.
So it's been a struggle, but dancing and working out, eating healthy it's helped cope with everything, but it's never gonna fully go away. I don't think
But with like no, with the opposite end, obviously deal with the dickheads. Do you find like the balance comes in when you get guys that are like, oh my god, I just love you so much, I just like, do you find like maybe you're jaded now because of the old stuff and like you're like, fuck, this guy's lying or something like that, or like
They are lying. All men lie.
Yeah, greasy motherfuckers.
Yeah. All Tonys.
Yeah, like I said, like dancing has definitely brought on a confidence that I never had.
Yeah.
But you'll always get in your own head a little bit.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's times where you're beating yourself up over something stupid that some guy, he wishes, like probably deep down his insecurities that you were his girlfriend or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know
And
what
then
I mean?
I always have people like, oh, like your breakup looks so good on you. I'm like, oh, thanks. It's the depression. But and then I'm like, texting my ex. I'm like, why didn't you tell me I was fat when we were together?
Oh, my God. Yeah. I don't think it'll ever be even. Like, I definitely, like, some nights it doesn't bug me whatsoever. A guy will call me fat or say I'm too tattooed or say I have butch shoulders or something, and I'm like, whatever. And then the next day I put on my costume and it's a little too tight from drinking too much soup broth or something, too much salt, and then I'm like, I am fat. He was right.
Or like the week before your period, I don't know. I always like swell I turn into a week, a few days, and I like every month for some reason I look in the mirror and I'm like, why am I getting so fat? And then like it's just like bloating from like PMS, but like every fucking month, like I should know, it's been how many years, but no, I'm like, ah!
Yeah.
and then, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. Still to this day, every time I get dumped, like my first thought, like I think it'll be there for a long, long time. Even with going to rehab and seeing therapists and all that stupid shit that everyone should be doing if they have a problem. Don't judge me. Like absolutely, I get dumped, and the first thing I think is because I'm fat.
Really?
Instantly in my head, I'm like, holy fuck, it's because I'm fat. It's because I'm not attractive enough. I'm not doing this enough. Instead of like reevaluating my life. Maybe it's because I'm stripping. Maybe it's because I'm annoying. Maybe it's because I sleep at opposite hours. Stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Like you start questioning like your life rather than just being happy with what you have.
Yeah. He's like, I'm fat, and that's why he left. And realistically, if you really look around, most guys are dating fat chicks, and that doesn't stop them. You like who you like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's somebody out there for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's just because we're like too funny and too awesome. They're
exactly.
Like, I can't soak up all her awesomeness.
One guy dumped me because he said I was too metal for him, and I was like, okay.
That's actually pretty
You listen
sick.
to Katy Perry, okay?
I was breaking up with him, so I drove out there, and we weren't even like dating or anything. We were just seeing each other, but I could tell he was getting feelings, and I was talking to his friend about how I should do it because I could tell he was very emotional, and his friend had told him before I got there. So when I got there, he was ready to break up with me, and I started the whole like talk like, this isn't working, like maybe we should see other people, other stuff. And he's like, I wanted to say the same thing for so long, like you're just too metal for me.
That's the most deadliest thing you could ever be told.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I know.
Fuck you. Fuck this house.
As soon as the car door shuts, like Slipknot comes on so loud. What are you talking about? I'm not metal.
That's something you roll away to like Deicide or like some real death metal shit. Then,
in my hearse.
Yeah, in your hearse.
It's rattling and the coffin falls out. I'm not metal.
I'm not metal at all. That's fucking idiot.
It's because I'm fat.
Or like some of that shit like that Mila listened to, like that Swedish fucking thrash metal.
Norwegian death metal.
That's it. Yeah. Like I always see her posting about that, and I'm like, holy fuck, you are like next level. Like I'm still on the Gwar.
Gwar is so fun.
They're fucking awesome.
They're so fun to see. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of live concerts.
Oh, yeah. You got a story for us?
Okay.
Do you guys know who's performing at K-Days? I do. It's USS.
Oh, Aqua also, by the way. Aqua.
Really?
Yay.
Aqua's making a return?
And Kennedy's fucked all of them.
All at the same time. Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
That'd be so like,
this was like years ago. I went to a bar after I was like working some promo gig or something. And the lead singer of USS was at this bar, and we started talking, and all we did was like make out for some reason. Then he was like, I have a girlfriend, and I was like, oh fuck. So then I just like went home with his friend, and then in the morning he like came to pick up his friend, and I'm just like sitting on my like porch with like in like a unicorn onesie with like a towel on my head because I just showered, and I just like have a bottle of Jack Daniels in my hand. I'm just like swinging it straight. It's like 9 a.m. I'm just like, what's up? Like, like, oh wow,
that's fucking marriage material if I've ever seen it.
And then that song like, come on, dream weaver. He's got love in his eyes. And
her hair's blowing in the wind. It's all in knots.
She's going to say hello, but it's like, hello.
Her eyelash blows off because it's barely hanging on. Fuck. Her lips are still swollen from sucking dick.
I don't suck dick on the first date.
But she does anal.
Oh, you go straight. You know
straight
what?
to the butt.
The peasants aren't worthy.
I don't know. I don't even go to first base. First base isn't fucking nothing no more. Hey, it's just straight to the anal.
Yeah.
Who's an owl?
Anal.
Anal.
So if the date goes really, really well, would you ever consider giving head?
Honestly, I've never actually, this is weird. I've never actually gone on a date with somebody and then fucked them ever. I've never actually, like, all of my boyfriends I've fucked first, like, just slept with them randomly, and then we just started dating.
Me too.
Like, I've never, ever been with somebody that I, like, dated first, like,
really?
got on a few dates with.
Oh, never mind, Tony. Sorry.
Yeah.
You find that
it's just how it happens.
Just how it happens?
It's just how it happens, yeah. I met my ex at, like, a party in his garage, and, like, well, he was a hot gym guy that we were stalking for a while, and then...
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, and
Zach's friend.
And then, yeah.
Yeah.
It all just went downhill from there.
Well, see, what's the thing about dates then? Why not the date? Is it just
honestly, it's just how it happens. I just like after, well, Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm not really like, I don't really look for dates or anything. Like, I'll try to fire up Tinder sometimes, and I'm just not interested in like, I just don't care to keep a conversation or like try to meet someone and go on dates with them.
Right.
Like, I just don't care.
There's something about online dating too that I just despise.
Yeah,
Boring
I'm too busy to go out and like meet people. So I'm just like, whatever. Like, if I fall on a dick and we hit it off, then maybe we can go on a date sometime. Like, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
We had some dates in Grand Prairie lined up for you, didn't we?
Yeah.
Did you go on them?
No.
We were worried that they might end out bad.
Well, and then he like Snapchatted me a selfie because I actually did meet him on Tinder, and I was like, oh, like he's okay looking. And then he like Snapchatted me a selfie with his hand tattoo over his face, and I was like, no, you just lost your chance.
No, at least you didn't go on the actual date.
Yeah, then we
Dudes
came up with
do
some
some
like
douchey
gnarly
shit.
excuses though for like if the date went bad.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
like, what do I tell him if I need to leave immediately and like you're not answering the phone or something? And we're like, well, just give him an excuse and run. And I'm like, just say like your baby's in the oven, you forgot it on, and be like, my baby, and run. So like we kept escalating this story every time that we talked to someone that we didn't like. We'd run away and be like, my baby, and then add something to the story. So what did it turn into, Kennedy?
I left my baby in the bathtub with the toaster on. I was making it toasties. The toasties are gonna burn.
And we start yelling, my toasties, instead of the baby.
Oh
Yeah,
Jesus.
we get pretty high at work, so
We had lots of edibles.
date us. We're hilarious.
We're just gonna scream my baby at you and suck your dick.
Oh, baby.
My baby.
Aww.
Hi, Blair. Actually, I think that's the first time I mentioned that guy's name on here.
Who's Blair?
Exactly. Let's leave it at that.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly.
Nice.
Who is Blair?
Yeah. Who is Blair? That's a new one now. Fuck Tony and who's Blair?
No, this
Fuck
is like
Tony,
here's
who's
Tony.
Blair?
Like this is my lifeline. There's like Jesse, Tony, Blair.
Blair.
Flatline.
Flatline. Yeah, it was.
We're losing her. We're losing her.
It wasn't long, and it's a date. Like we should have just ended it on the first date for sure. Yeah.
I need to get out there so I have more stories. I need to stop watching Game of Thrones and fucking shitheads house every weekend.
You're into that?
Is that his?
You watch the
Can we refer to him as that on the podcast now?
Shithead?
Shithead.
Sure.
Shithead is her ex. There we go.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm so busy. I'm just like not really dating or anything right now, but I watch Game of Thrones once a week.
I'm just
Yeah.
so busy.
Just so busy.
Like I got a really tough schedule ahead of me besides dancing. I got a lot of game GOT to catch up on. Are you one of those people that hyphenate it to talk to everybody? Hey, you watching some GOT?
No, but I'm
tonight?
going to Jasper on Sunday to like hang out with like an old friend or whatever. We're going out and stuff, and I'm like messaging him. I'm like, we have to watch Game of Thrones before we go out, like. Because there's always spoilers on Facebook and shit, like, right after. I'm like, no, like, I got to see it, so.
You can't just not be a social media whore for... No. Too invested.
Too invested.
invested.
I'm pretty important, so, yeah. Like, the 3 people that like me...
Go here.
My 2 friends are here.
Oh, wait, I just thought of something really funny where it's just really super random, but what if we did fuck, marry, kill again and he chose someone different?
Oh, my God.
Changed his mind.
Maybe I should.
No, you fucking shouldn't.
Stop thinking about it. God.
No, fucking shouldn't. Don't you dare change your mind, motherfucker.
Oh, my God. Speaking of random exes on the podcast.
Word?
You're the one who makes our little blurbs that we post because we have no technical talent at all. So you make that all for us and you do a great job and I love it. But every fucking guy that I've fucked this year, I swear to God, messaged me from watching that video just because I said, yeah, the guy I'm seeing doesn't like the word daddy. Mm-hmm. And they're all like, I liked you. What? Oh, my feelings are hurt. This and that. And I'm like, what the fuck? How do guys show interest by literally not messaging you whatsoever? Or is it just that he's like, I wanted that and now you're gone?
Oh, no. It's the red ball, man.
Yeah.
As soon as you got something that somebody else has, you want that shit. Like, it's like Dan Bilzerian. I look at that motherfucker on Instagram and I want that. You know what I mean? Like, that guy's got tons of money, just a bunch of bitches surrounded by him, and like not even to care about that. I want to go do the things that he's doing. He's blowing shit up. He's got like flying helicopters over canyons, and like I want to fucking do
We
that.
can go blow shit up.
Yeah,
Let's go blow shit up.
I gladly would.
Yeah.
We can get our hands on some tannerite and blow up fucking anything.
Can we blow up like our ex's stuff or something for a YouTube
Yeah,
video?
we can do that.
Oh,
I can get my hands on some guns.
Everything.
Another thing, I'm one of those people that are against the word daddy. I forget. Yeah, I hate it.
What's your favorite word then? What would you
In
prefer a
bed?
girl to call you?
Babe, baby, master,
Uncle.
chief.
Yeah.
Oh no, your Uncle Hack. Never mind. No, that doesn't fucking
Uncle.
Slugger.
Even my name is just fine. My name is great. I love hearing my name. I don't know why,
That's
but
weird.
I prefer
I
it.
hate calling dudes their name. In
It's
bed.
like it's just like the fact you remembered. Yo, the fact that you remembered, sweetheart. I gotta go.
I just love daddy so much. Like,
Yeah.
I see it in such a different way. I never called my dad daddy. I actually called him his real name for a long time.
Yeah.
He never responded to dad.
Yeah.
And now that I consider Bear in Grand Prairie my dad, don't judge me, daddy problems, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I know. Trust me. I know what a therapist is. I go to them. You don't have to tell me. I'm fucked up. But, like, even to this day, I would never call him daddy. That's fucking weird. That's a sexual word to me now. Like,
You sexualized it too much to use it in a different term.
it's like when my ex adopted a puppy, as soon as he became, like, daddy, like, he owns something, he, like, runs something, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a word for me. I fucking hated it before until that guy.
So, like, if you were fucking a girl and she called you daddy, would you be like, please stop, or would you just go with it?
Oh, I don't know.
It's not so gross that it'd make you, like,
No,
soft.
no, it's not that gross, but
Get out.
It'd be like, okay, like
Cover her mouth.
cover her mouth, shut the fuck up.
Just take your sock off and put it in her mouth.
Yeah, something fucked up. I'd have to like, hey, don't say that. Don't say that. Y'all don't say that.
Oh, speaking of which, oh God. So I was giving this guy a lap dance, and this is hands down the cringiest thing that has ever been said to me in a fucking lap dance. I don't know what the fuck this was going through this guy's head, but like I had to turn around and the fucking, because I can't hide like my face, you know, I'll be like, if I'm fucking somebody with like a horrible dick, I'll have to make them do me doggy the whole time so that I can hide the disappointment on my face and just like roll my eyes like fuck this so that they don't see. So I'm doing a lap dance for this guy, and I put my tits in his face and I like pulled away, and he's like, please mommy, give me some more milk. And I was like, what in the actual fuck did you just say? And
my God.
I just turned around and I just like, I was like crying a little bit.
You did the Blair sound.
It was so bad.
Cute.
I was like,
That is pretty fucking weird.
yeah, and I was like, oh God, we still have like 15 minutes left.
Oh, please, mommy, give me some milk.
I once heard, you look like my granddaughter, and then he went to go for a dance, and then at the end of the dance, he moaned, you remind me of my daughter.
That is fucking weird.
I know.
I joke about incest, but if I looked at you and you looked like my sister, I'm not getting a fucking lap dance from you.
Someone also got a dance from me, and they said that their mom died when they were 8, and that I reminded them of her. And I was like, your mom was a dreaded face tattooed stripper? What? Like, yeah, I immediately, like, I don't hide it. If someone says something like that, like incestual at me, and I'm just supposed to sit there and be like, oh my God, babe, especially when you don't fucking tip me and you get 2 songs, I will be like, that's fucked up, right to your face, and look you in the eyes. Like, you should probably never go near them again.
No.
Ever.
No.
Ever again.
That's some hills have eyes shit right there.
Yeah.
That's a dirt road going nowhere. Shit.
It's not even filling my wallet.
God.
Yeah, no kidding. Some weird motherfuckers out there. I've often I would love to hear like if you could put audio in a lap dance and just not even hear or not just hear, not see the things that are said. I usually if I get a dance, I like to go in there and be funny or something, like dick around. I love dicking around. So
Absolutely.
it's already a weird kind of thing. Like, I don't know you, you don't know me. Let's have some fun with this. Let's joke around or dick around.
Do you get lap dances when you go to the strip club?
I don't anymore because I'm like friends with most of you guys now. So it's like,
I'll show you my butthole.
yeah,
Not for free.
not for free. But it's just like now, like the dynamic of a strip club has kind of changed for me, which is like I like it better now because it's like cool. It's like I'm fucking Norm from Cheers now. Hey, hack! Like I remember the first time I walked in, and I can't remember. I think Cherry Poppins was dancing, and she was like in the middle of her dance, and I was like just kind of toting around. She's like, "Hi, hacksaw!" And like I waved. I'm like, that's actually pretty fucking cool. Like, not too many dudes get to walk in and get like a greeting from the stage.
Other than the creepy people who bring us candy every day.
Yeah.
So you're going to start bringing us candy.
I should probably.
Yeah.
Skittles. I'm a Skittles person.
Oh, there's this one guy. He's like an older guy, and he just like brings all the girls teddy bears all the time.
Oh,
That's weird. They're probably like fucking nanny cams, man. Throw them away.
They're not, because my dog rips them up.
Okay.
Like, literally, he once came in, he was in White Court, and he bought everyone in the lineup teddy bears, and they all gave them to me because I have puppies. And I'm like, this is the most annoying present ever. Like,
because now you got to clean up all the shit.
Did you
spend
know?
money on us. Don't give us a fucking teddy bear.
Did you know that guy like knew my dad? Like he used to work with my dad.
Oh,
and he
I know.
calls me by my real name
Because that's all he
thinks
mentions.
We're friends.
Clarissa, right?
Something like that.
Clarice.
It's Ron.
It's Ron. Ronity Rose. No, that guy, like, all he talks about, I hate actually sitting with him and talking to him, because all he talks about is the strippers he knows and their real names and their family. And I'm like, I hate that I sit down and you instantly start talking about this, thinking it's something I relate to, but also people's fucking safety. You don't know who I am. Mm-hmm. You think me and Kennedy may be best friends, but what if we're not? And you're telling me everything about our family.
Yeah.
It's creepy as fuck.
I've almost slipped up a few times, because obviously I know a couple of you guys on a personal level, and I've almost slipped up and said your guys' real names in the club on
That's my real name. That's my real name. He just pronounced it all.
I honestly don't even like care if people call me by my real name anymore, because like a lot of people know it. But yeah,
Do you find like is it?
but not that
word?
dude. Like we're not friends.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. There's got to be like some kind of personal relationship for the real name. To
Yeah,
come
like
in?
my friends can call me by my real name, not like fucking weird old dudes that used to work with my dead father. Like, come on now.
Yeah, that's just strange.
It's the older dudes too that wouldn't, like, they really, really want to know your name, and sometimes you trust people with your name, because like if you honestly Google my dancer name, my real name comes up, so it's not that hidden at all.
Yeah.
But like you'll tell them like, okay, this is my real name, like tip me this for that or whatever. And even if you give them a fake name all night, that's what they call you, and you tell them not to. Don't do this in front of management. Don't do this in front of customers. You walk by like, hi Sarah, hi Sarah, hi Sarah. I'm like, thank God I gave you a fake name, because you're literally yelling it and you feel so special now. It's like, yeah. It's always the older guys.
I always laugh. My favorite is when I hear this a lot when I'm in the strip club. Hey, Uncle Hack, all these girls are going to come back to my party after. And like, my follow-up question always is, how long have you been in the VIP room?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, all night. Okay. You know what I'm doing tonight? I'm getting McDonald's and I'm going home. And you know what? What they're doing?
All the strippers are too.
Get McDonald's, going home.
If anything, I might be the lucky one that gets a ride home from one of them, and we're gonna share McDonald's, and I get a ride home. All right, see you later. They're
We
not
tie
going
you
to
the
park.
roof of the.
Yeah. Like, I'm like the hood ornament.
Just naked, butthole out.
Yeah. On the front of your hearse, just like looking like the front of a pirate ship.
Speaking of a hearse at a strip club, do you remember this, Kennedy?
I do.
One summer,
Yeah.
in Saskatchewan, I've done this a few times because everyone's a fucking hick. It's an event. You dance at events sometimes. You dance at stags, you dance at birthday parties, you dance at divorce parties, all this stuff. But here and there, people have hired me to dance at a funeral.
Amazing.
And it's always been a private event. There's only been one that was at a chapel, like a funeral chapel, and the other ones were like, other places, halls, stuff like that. And sometimes they're just what's it called, the after party, not the wake. Is that the wake?
Yeah, it was a wake.
Yeah, the wake.
Yeah, when you like hang out after and celebrate their life. So we were working somewhere in BC in the summer, and there was this like time slot blocked out on a Friday, and we're like, what is this for? And it said shower show, shower show, shower show. And we're like, why do we have to do all these shower shows? And they're like, somebody died and their funeral is going to be here, and he really liked shower shows, so you're going to have to work for his funeral. And she's like, is that okay? And me and Kennedy are like, oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. I'll rub my fucking pussy on his face.
It's all fun and games until they're playing a slideshow of the dead dude's like childhood pictures, and like everyone's crying while you're dancing. There's like a slideshow in the background on the stage of this dude.
And then we had to like shower because the shower was at the back of the stage, and like where the projector pointed was the back of the stage. So when we showered, we were literally showering like in his pictures were reflecting off of us. So like his baby picture, we're like trying to be sexy and not cry and not be weird.
God, that's amazing.
I know. I had to there's so many like fucking shows there. Like, you get like 5 or 6 shows a night. So
Yeah.
you bring a lot of costumes. And I actually had to reuse a costume because my gravedigger costume is too inappropriate. Yeah.
I would prefer
I
that.
just remember this memory of this woman just crying while throwing me 5. She's like, I'm like, this is so awkward. I don't want to take your money. Like,
This is like the complete opposite of that Bloodhound Gang song, hey?
Yeah.
The crowd is always crying when the stripper's dancing.
Yeah.
You could do a remake to this.
Yeah. Oh my God. It was like, and people, you'd sign someone's poster, and I'd always write, like, I put the fun in funeral. And most people loved it because he was a very funny guy, and that's the kind of stuff he liked. And
Yeah.
I made sure it was okay with everyone before I signed the posters. Can I write this? Because, like, is this how you want to remember the poster? Yes or no? And
Yeah.
only one guy got upset. But, like, okay, it's a stripper party
Yeah.
for a funeral.
That's
you can't
amazing
get upset.
for one.
Yeah.
yeah.
Genius
exactly.
idea. I like how this guy thinks and
Hell
rolls.
yeah.
That's shit. What do you say?
We'll strip at your funeral.
Thank you.
I know that's what we're getting at.
Yes.
I
thank
can't wait
you.
for people to hug me in a bikini while they cry again.
Yeah. Especially like my cousins and stuff.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Your dad?
He says absent is my sex life.
I actually write that on posters all the time. My gag reflex is as absent as my father. I get very mixed reactions.
That is a good
I've
one.
seen that in a few back in when I had Tinder. I've seen that in a few Tinder profiles. I'm like, look like a sweet young lady.
Yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
shit.
Aren't they always?
They always are. You always find the Tinder.
Tinder. Something similar to Tinder, but better. Let's talk about this. OnlyFans. Kennedy's a slut on the internet. Go buy her
Yeah.
pictures.
Oh, yeah. So I decided that enough people in the world have already seen my pussy. I've been dancing for like 5 years. So I may as well sell pictures of it on the fucking internet. And you know what?
Fuck
It's
yeah.
great money. So I started up an OnlyFans account. It's $20 US a month to subscribe. And it's pretty awesome. Like, I already got like my internet, my phone bill I already paid for. And like,
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know if I should.
you should, because we can do videos
scared.
together and we
I know,
make
but
so
I'm
much money.
I'm so recognizable. And I don't
What's
know.
are you worried about the future or like, you know?
I'm worried about people having it because, like, future relationships, one, that is going to bug someone. But
Yeah.
I also shouldn't fucking care about that. I should just do me.
Yeah.
I'm recognizable. I just don't want people showing the pictures to my parents because it's me. There's no fucking way it's not me, right? Like, look
Right.
at all the tattoos.
Do you
and-
find like even though you're putting out promo pictures and stuff like that, like
Everyone knows I'm a stripper. And, like,
Yeah.
I own the only dancing agency in Saskatchewan. So when you Google my name, it's like Pink Champagne and blah, 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 stripper. It's,
Right.
Everyone knows I'm a stripper. And I've never quite taken it past that.
Yeah.
I don't know how to fake moan. I don't know how to do the sex face. I don't know how to, like, even put up with people in a calm and sexy way. I'm just like, fuck you, give me money.
Yeah,
I guess I could be a dominatrix or some shit. But
Yeah, I don't post pictures of like my I post pictures with like my face in them, but like you can only see my tits. But like if I'm doing like down below pictures, it's just down below. Like
can they screenshot? Like, I don't know how the site works.
I don't know, probably.
yeah, you can easily steal shit off the internet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which
It's
is
super
I was
easy.
kind of thought about that too, and I was like, you know what, like I'm already fucking deep enough as a sex worker, like, and I
used to,
like I
yeah.
cam a lot. Well, I used to cam a lot too. Thanks, female Tony, for stealing my money again. Shout out to you, you cunt. Anyways,
That's not fucking cool. Holy
yeah.
Christ.
So I started up an OnlyFans account so I can manage my own money and not try to rely on some bitch.
That's smarter.
Yeah. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, yeah, like I don't do anything like too graphic or anything, but you know.
No?
Naked, you can fucking
I'm just
pay
like-
for some
Yeah.
naked squats. Watch me twerk in the bathtub.
Yeah, and like think
Bubble
about
bath
how
on my
many
butt.
dickheads have probably snuck a picture of you on
Exactly.
stage at the end of the day.
I'm worried that I'm just gonna fail at it because, like,
I
I'm
had-
not overly sexual and I can't moan or something.
On your on an OnlyFans account
I
or
don't
like a
know.
paid subscription kind of based
Yeah,
thing?
I'm just worried that I won't go well.
I had an ex who was very insecure about like when like I wasn't even doing this at the time. Thank you. I was camming too, and he was like, "Oh, like I'm so uncomfortable with this. Not only are you a dancer, but you cam." And then what did he say to me? He's like, "What else would you do if the price was right?" And I'm like, "Excuse me, none of your fucking business. I'll
we
do
can
whatever
offer
the fuck
10
I
grand
want."
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot.
And like, there's nothing wrong with that. So guys, do whatever the fuck you want to do for money, but like, don't accuse me of doing stuff like that
Well,
because
yeah.
I'm like doing webcam. I would, if I was that insecure of a dude, I would rather my girlfriend be a cam girl than a stripper because you're not even fucking with the people. Like, it's pictures, it's videos. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
And
so
like
I don't
Just do
know.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my take on it is just like it's your fucking body.
You're not
like,
fucking crying when I'm paying for your dinner every fucking night. So
Word.
like, come on.
Yeah. And I've seen some of the fucking money that you guys make, and it's just like, damn, if I had a sugar mom and take care of me like that, I would be fuck hell.
Except no, not lately. Sorry, but we're fucking broke.
I hear you.
Let me stress that strippers do not make as much as you think they do. Yeah, I had to struggle for dances last week, and it was busy, even for Danger Cats.
Yeah, it's great. And like the economy's shit right now, so it's like, you know, the expendable money isn't quite there, but when it's fucking booming, man, I remember hearing like some girls making like 10 grand a week, dude.
Oh yeah, actually the
It's
posters
insane.
that used to hang up in the women's bathroom, it says like, if you want to become a stripper, message this, like here's like the things that come with being a stripper, like fitness, travel, and money. And then under money, it used to say 5,000 to 10,000 a week.
Yeah.
And now the new poster says 2,000 to 5,000. And
now it's gonna say 100 to $500.
Basically, though, it's actually ridiculous. Like, guys think we make so much money, we don't. Yeah.
And it's so unattractive. It's so unattractive when dudes are like, it's like one of their first questions is like, so how much money do you make? Like, excuse me, sit the fuck down.
That's bad manners. That's like unclassy.
Horrible manners.
Yeah.
I get asked that too. Like, you must be so rich from Danger Cats. It's like, no, man, I've like reinvested this in so many different avenues that I am eating ramen noodles for the next probably 9 more months.
It's in bad taste to ask anyone like how much money they've spent, how much money they earn, anything.
Big time.
Yeah, it's just stop people.
Have you either of you went down and worked in the States before? No?
I think it's pretty hard to work down there as a dancer. Like,
it's very hard, yeah.
Visa restrictions and stuff. Like,
yeah.
Unless you work illegally, like, you're pretty much shit out of luck.
Yeah.
I worked for free at a bar in LA to get in for free. It was with the Suicide Girls for what the fuck is the bar name? Bar Sinister. It's like the super, super awesome goth bar.
Yeah.
It had this huge lineup of all these super gothy people, like, before we even got there. And yeah, we got to dance on the podium to get in for free, and we wanted to suck up to the Suicide Girls so we could get more of them to like us. I don't know.
Hey.
At the time when I was a Suicide Girl or whatever. But yeah,
weak.
Yeah, it was awesome. Actually, it was super fun. But no, I haven't made U.S. money legally.
Oh damn.
When I used to live in Mexico, they like the first year that I lived there, I was just a go-go dancer, and they like tried to hire me at a strip club. Little did I know, stripping there is not just stripping. Like, long story short, they took me into the back room because this guy wanted to, in quotation marks, buy me a bottle. So I was like, oh, we're just gonna get a bottle and get drunk together. And this like Mexican dude like would go to the back and like tries to put his hand in my panties. He's like, so what are you gonna do for me? And I fucking threw my elbow back. I broke his nose and booked it out of the bar. I was like, nope.
Yeah,
I will not strip in Mexico.
I found that out too. I didn't know that they doubled as brothels down there.
Have you ever banged a Mexican stripper?
I have not, but I have gotten a lap dance from one and found out that they do more than just do a lap dance. Like, it is full on touching.
I actually ended up meeting a Mexican girl down there, banged her for like a few days, and like this weird like, because there they have these like sex hotels. You can like, you just like give money through this thing, and they're actually, the rooms are super nice and clean. You don't even see their faces, and you just rent the room for like X amount of time. We spent like a couple days in that fucking room just banging, and then I found out later that she was a stripper, but I didn't know.
That's like, I didn't meet such a fun story. Like, actually,
yeah, she still messages me to this day.
We were talking about like fun stuff yesterday, and she said that she felt an experience next to us because we'll talk about something later. But yeah, like, that's super fun. I could never get the balls to do anything like that. Like,
I didn't at the time. I didn't speak any Spanish. She didn't speak any English, so we couldn't even talk to each other. We just spoke the language of love.
She's like, "See, papi, see, papi."
How did you know? Spoken tongues.
You just like shake your tits at her and be like, huh? And she'd be like, okay. See.
You like what I got? I like what you got. Mi casa, your casa.
Enchilada.
Yeah.
Taquito. Taco flavored kisses.
We're making. Oh, God.
Just fucking, I guess like this kind of says it all. Hey, fucking scissor. You want a scissor?
Yeah, I don't even know. We just like got wasted and then made out, and then she just said, "Come with me," and I was like, "Okay, whatever."
So you lied. She does spoke English.
No,
does spoke English. She does speak English.
She said this.
Yeah, I think she just grabbed my hand and threw me into a cab, and I was like, all right. Where are we going?
That's
what
fun
are we doing?
as fuck.
Yeah, we still like kind of talk to this day. She still messages me once in a while. When are you coming back? I don't know.
He wants your dick.
Yeah.
He does want my dick.
Just want the strap on, bitch.
I want to fuck someone with a strap on so bad, but I want to fuck a dude with a strap on. Like, I want to peg a dude.
You
Yeah.
haven't done that? I'm surprised you haven't.
No.
I've heard
Not yet.
stories of it. I've never personally had it done to me, but I've heard stories about it.
Have you had your ass
That's
ate?
what I'll fire
Yeah.
up my Tinder specifically for. Like, all it will say is,
Looking
I
to
want to
peg?
peg a dude.
Yeah.
And
But like, you should actually go on Grindr because there's lots of like bisexual men who are in relationships with other men who want to bring a woman in and who want to do both
Yeah.
things. They want the penetration and the vaginal stuff. I don't know, but yeah, they're into that kinky stuff. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. There's some
Yeah.
fucking freaks come out at night. You know what they say,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
Hell yeah, why not? Experience it all.
Yeah, you only got one life. YOLO.
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 Oh,
Fuck.
So, like, if you could do, like, film any porno,
Yeah,
what would you do?
I would do the reverse bukkake.
Elaborate.
Elaborate. Like 7 women squirting on me. Like I seen it one time, and it's just like 7 women just used and abused this dude for like 15 minutes and just just savage. And I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm a little fucking weird upstairs, and I seen that and I'm like, that would be fucking
I gotta
awesome.
look this up. I would
It's-
totally, like, I want to get gangbanged by, like, 7 dudes. Like, if I
Yeah?
could film a porno, that's what I would do.
That's what
Oh,
you
yeah.
go with?
Yeah.
Like
But one of them's feeding me grapes. The other 6 can do whatever.
why not? Why not? I've only found like one specific porn that's been my exact fantasy of what I would do if I was in a porn. And
Yeah.
I can't find it anywhere else because I actually don't know what the technical term for it is. But like, it's like a gangbang, but it's just like repeatedly getting cream pied by these guys. Not like fucking until they cream pie and then the next guy fucking until he cream pies. I mean, like, cream pie next, cream pie next, cream pie next. Like, get in a line and get ready.
Yeah.
And I've only found one video of that where I actually enjoy. Like, I'm very picky about pussies, even though I shouldn't be because mine's not perfect. But like, they have to have like the perfect cream pie pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that'd be the porn I do 100%. Like 7 guys, all big dicks, all circumcised. Let's come in me right now.
And then Tony drinks it out with a straw.
And then Tony takes it out with a straw. Yeah, that's the
just
part.
a cuck.
It's hot.
It's like, oh yeah, Tony.
So
Tony.
we're all just gangbang freaks, just in different nature.
Yep. Have you ever
That's
like
what we learned today.
Have you ever been like turned on, but not in your hoo-ha, in your nipples? We get this all the time.
Yes, Tequila.
Tequila?
Has
Tequila
that
gives
ever
me nipple boners.
Yeah.
Do you get nipple boners?
I think like Jack would probably do that for me.
Yeah.
We shoot Jack and drink whiskey, and like that's like,
Do your nipples get hard?
I think so. I don't know. I've never really paid that
You need
close
to monitor
atten-
them before
I
you take
do.
your shot. Tie your shirt up by your neck.
I thought
Like
for
a
sure. I
cape.
thought you were just gonna whip him out right there for a second. I'm like, what the hell?
Wow, what is my sports bra?
I'm pretty sure I accidentally whipped my nipple out the first fucking podcast, but you know.
Hey, it happens at times.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
But yeah, I'd probably go with like I'd have to go out on a heater and see what does it. I'm guessing that it would be like probably Wisers. Wisers would probably do it. That's always been my golden
Ew.
goose. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like so gross.
Oh, I love that shit.
It tastes like water and ass.
Oh, me and my uncle, God rest his soul, used to fucking he would pick me up.
God rest his soul.
God rest his and like that's all he drank. So then all of us cousins would like, in his honor, just decided to go on a shit piss one time and fucking pound Wisers, and now it's just been an acquired taste.
Oh, nasty.
I don't mind Wisers.
It's not that bad.
No.
No, that's usually my go-to on a whiskey.
Yeah.
That's so nasty. I'm allergic to whiskey now, but when I drank whiskey, I had to have like the stronger stuff because Wisers would just taste like water and butt and like tasted like Saskatchewan. It's like how Saskatchewan smells. It's like Wisers.
Yeah.
No joke. It's time to get into the like hot corner of putting you in a corner and asking you a bunch of questions.
Oh, we're there already, hey?
Very cool.
Fuck, marry, kill. Our favorite game to play with everyone because making people awkward is fun. Fuck, marry, kill. Trudeau, Harper, or Chrétien?
I think we know who I'm killing right off the get-go is Mr. Trudeau. That I can't stand that. I
wonder why.
I wonder why. I'd marry Harper because he seems like he's good with money. He's got a grasp on that, and I'll just
He seems like he's
Seems
be
like
good
he
in
has
bed.
very soft hands.
yeah, and very soft-spoken. Feel like I
Yeah.
could talk to him about my feelings.
Oh, he's also kind of old, so he'll probably die first. And
Yeah.
You can take all his money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Chrétien's already dead, isn't he?
Doesn't he have a hair lip too?
Probably, yeah. Well, he's
so
French.
that means he'd be really good in bed, right?
Tabernacle. He's one of them motherfuckers.
Is Christian dead?
I think
Google
so.
it.
That's worth a Google.
That's worth a Google.
But
Want to fuck a dead guy?
I'll fuck a dead guy.
Oh, so would I. So would I.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my God. Okay, I want Kennedy to ask the next
No, he's
question.
not dead.
He's not dead?
No.
Oh, shit. I thought he was.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is my favorite. I wish we wrote down. Oh, I think I remember which ones you said.
Okay. Are you ready to feel
Uncomfortable, yes.
uncomfortable?
Even though you already know the question.
Fuck, marry, kill. Kennedy, Cruella, Penis Lind.
Penis lint.
That's
Penis Lind.
I do recall my answers, and I said I'd marry Kennedy because I know her the best out of everybody. And then I'm killing Phoenix. And then
I'm killing Cruella now.
I'm killing Cruella now.
I'm killing Cruella and Phoenix.
Yeah, after she's talking about all that weird cream pie she had.
Freak.
You fucking freak.
Who likes getting
And
jizzed
then
in?
I'll have sex with Cruella.
Oh, you're gonna drink the cream pie
But
with
why?
the straw.
You
But
said
why?
you said a reason for everyone but me.
Yes.
I want to know.
I just have a feeling that you look like a freak in bed, so that was my reasoning.
Why are you killing Phoenix? Why?
I don't know why, but I had no reason. I can't remember why.
Because her favorite place is the graveyard, and she'll just be at home.
Yeah.
That makes it sweet.
There we go.
You're being
Yes.
thoughtful.
Yes.
Speaking of me being freaky, do you guys want to hear the only freaky thing I've ever done?
Yes.
Yes.
Ever?
Yes.
Because we're going to ask you what your freaky thing is.
Yes.
For sure. But the only freaky thing I've ever done my whole life, I was once in an open relationship. It wasn't very long at all, and this is the slightest I've ever been. But I was talking to a guy on Tinder for so long, and he always did stuff with other married couples, and he told me about it.
Yeah.
And then he showed me a picture of his dick, and I was like, fuck it, let's do it. Like, the guy I was with, his fantasy was for me to be like fucked and cream pied in, and then he'd leave, and then my now ex would do the same to me. But I did it on a gravestone. It wasn't
Hot.
it wasn't in a cemetery.
Okay,
I own
that
some.
was my question.
Yeah, I own pre-used gravestones that either have like a spelling error or like they're completely off to the side or the printing didn't go right on the gravestone, so they've been replaced. They have been used as a real gravestone at one point, but now they've been replaced. So he wanted pictures specifically of like the cum dripping out on the gravestone, and I totally did it, and it was actually kind of fun.
You freak.
That's hot.
And
You
ever since I've been like,
freak.
I don't know if I can fuck on the first date. I'm so innocent, but here I am like
Openly telling that.
in a 5-year relationship. I'm like, yeah, strangers can fuck me.
Outside of that relationship, though, my vagina is a garden.
It's a garden. It's fucking a very bare garden because I shave it a lot. Fuck, marry, kill. Old Milwaukee, Corona, or Bud Light?
I'm killing Corona, fucking Bud Light, and marrying old Milwaukee.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Oprah Winfrey, Amy Schumer, Rosie O'Donnell.
I'm killing Amy fucking Schumer right off the get-go because I can't stand her. I
Ever
hate
since
her.
she made, do you remember like the roast? It was like the roast of fucking Charlie Sheen or whatever. She made that joke to Steve-O about, it was after.
Oh, about Ryan Dunn.
And
After he died, and
yeah.
how everyone wishes it was him. After, like, that was when that was the first time I saw her, and ever since, like, when I saw that, I was like, I fucking hate this bitch. Like, I hate her. She's
all
not
her
funny.
jokes are the same. She's like, my vagina. My vagina.
I'm
my
fat.
vagina.
Do you guys ever have a stinky pussy? You're fucking not funny.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's horrible. I hate her. I'm marrying Oprah and fucking Rosie.
Yeah.
Yes.
You fucking Rosie. What do you think the wildest thing Rosie O'Donnell would do?
Oh man, she looks like just a bull dyke. So you imagine she's
Like
fucking,
lots of fists in the butt.
yeah, like she's
Yeah,
done some weird
eat
shit.
your ass
Plus,
for
like,
sure.
oh fuck yeah. Plus that Hollywood lifestyle, all them guys are into that weird shit, like eyes wide shut kind of
Did
bullshit.
you just call Rosie O'Donnell the guy?
Yeah. I mean,
That dude's
fuck.
into some fucked up shit.
That
I can
dude.
tell.
Fucking Caitlyn 2.0 over there.
What time are we at? I can't see. I don't have my glasses on. 'cause
We
I'm
still
blind.
have 8 minutes.
Okay, we have some questions.
Oh, do shoot.
Ooh, have you ever done anal on the first date? And would you if you haven't?
Anal on the first date.
This doesn't include licking an asshole or putting a finger in an asshole. Just
okay.
your dick.
Just have I done it? Have I done it? I don't think I have, but I would.
You would?
Yeah, like if
Would you judge the girl if she was just like, throw it in my ass?
not at all.
Oh, cool. But wait. The weirdest, you told us that weird story yesterday.
Yes, I did.
Didn't you put it in her butt?
Yes.
We'll get to that. Okay.
We'll get to that.
Was that your first date?
It was a first encounter.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, your next question. Oh my God, I'm so talented.
Actually, I was. What would be your song of choice for a stripper to dance to?
My song of choice, like, now when you say that, is it like my favorite song, or
like what do you like? What would be your favorite song to see a stripper dance to?
What would make your dick crazy hard instantly when someone's twerking to it?
As cliche as it is, you know that song "Pussy Liquor" by Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
I've always liked that
I
one.
love that so hot.
Yeah, like that one always, like when that one plays in the club, I'm like, oh, okay, there's a show about to fucking happen. So I get amped up when the dancer comes up.
Actually, a really good person who dances to that is Elvira.
Yep.
I promise she won't be fucking any animals.
that
she
was
will
a
not.
Hilarious story.
But she dances very well to Rob Zombie. All right, now you were just in GP with us.
Yes.
And so Bear is the manager there. He's absolutely amazing. He will one day be on the podcast. All this stuff. Someone I consider my dad. And who's prison bitch? Because you guys had a deal where someone was someone's prison bitch.
Yeah, he was my prison bitch.
How did that conversation come up?
I just looked at him and was like, remember when we first met? And he's like, yep. And I was like, you were my prison bitch. And he's like, you're a fucking dumbass. So then we did like a little skit on it. And like, I don't know when we're pumping it out, but we did like a little skit where it was like me and him. And I was like, hey, this is my uncle. He was my prison bitch back in Max.
Where's the skit? I want to see it.
We haven't put it out yet.
Oh, of course you haven't. Well, you're keeping secrets from us.
Yes. And so then that like co-inspired to me like fucking bugging him all night and being like, hey, what's up, prison bitch? You fold my underwear? And be like, oh, fuck, get the fuck away.
You'd think it's the other way around because he's so big and scary.
That's the humor. I think the humor was there. And I was like, I want to do this skit with you where it looks like I'm talking about you being my prison bitch where you're just looking at me. And then he's like rubbing my nipples and it makes me look like I'm the prison bitch.
Oh, good.
So it's like...
I imagine you would be, though.
So yes.
My question here is, because Bear's such a large man, I imagine his tongue is also very large. How far did his tongue go up your ass?
Oh, let's just say he tasted what I had for breakfast yesterday.
Oh, he could like taste your fillings.
Yeah.
Your teeth.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You guys are about to see what I had for breakfast this morning. Just shut up.
I was like, Kenny could just shit on the table.
No, that was a barf joke.
I forget that this is basically morning for strippers. It is, isn't it? Wow.
Oh,
okay. What is the weirdest thing you've ever done sexually?
Oh, okay. As we were talking yesterday, and I gave me time to think about this, and it still sits on there. Like, there's a period in my life where I went through this, like, who am I kidding? I'm still fucked up. But, like, I was on Adult Friend Finder, and I'd find, like, you know, swinger couples and be a third and, like, go to sex clubs and,
I didn't know
orgies.
that people actually use that website. I thought it was just a website on porn, like, sites that nobody ever clicked on.
Oh, they do. And
did you believe that a hot girl in your area wanted to fuck you? Is that how you first got to it?
No, how it all started is I was on
You're like
this
Tiffany's down the street.
Yeah, I wasn't that gullible on that one, unfortunately. I wish I was, because it'd be funnier to talk about that. But how did that all? I was like fucking fresh out of a relationship, like. Oh man, I can't even remember how long. It was like right before I moved up here, and then I started dabbling in I got like really curious about the whole swinger thing and just being a fucking weirdo about it. And I found this like off the grid site that was for a swinger community for free. And I started dabbling in that, and like ended up meeting some
dabbling.
I was really dabbling.
Interesting word for putting your penis in something.
Yeah. Then I met like this old cougar who then like just kind of like showed me the ropes and fucking brought me into this world of swingers and all this shit. And she's like, you need to get on Adult Friend Finder. So then I get approached about this fucking scenario called the Anonymous Cum Slut. And I was like, okay, I'm interested. Okay, I'm like stoked upon it. And he explains it to me. I go to my hockey practice that night, and I'm like, and I was playing like senior up here, and like I'm like, boys, you're not gonna believe this. Guess what I'm gonna do tonight? It's crazy. And they're like, you fucking idiot, man. There's like articles all over the Edmonton Sun of guys going and getting the shit kicked out of them, like by crowbars and like beating the fuck up for like days on end. And so I'm like, oh man, like fuck.
Is the pussy worth it?
Is it? Should I do it? Should I do it? And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. If I'm fucking or I'm fighting. So,
Win-win.
yeah.
You need a shirt that says that.
I'm fucking or fighting. I'm going out on this.
Yeah.
And then I roll up to the house and like I knock on the door and like I just turned around and I was waiting for any motherfucker to like anywhere. Where's he coming from? I'm constantly turning around. Finally the door opens and a puff of weed smoke just hits me in the face and I'm like, okay. And then the guy's like,
okay, it's a peace
hey,
offering.
man. Yeah, he's just like, hey, man, glad you can make it. How was the drive? You got here nice and safe. Cool.
Cool.
My wife is just downstairs. And so the gist of this whole thing was what he wanted me to do was come over and his wife was going to be blindfolded and doesn't know what I look like to this day. Not a fucking clue. She was blindfolded in the basement waiting for me. I went downstairs. I'm supposed to fuck her and leave. But it got a little weirder than that. Like I came downstairs and she's like, "Oh, honey, your friend is here," and she's like sitting so prim and proper. There's porn just blasting on the TV, and she just looks so polite sitting there. I'm like, "What the fuck am I doing?"
Was she hot?
I don't know. I have no idea.
What's her body hot?
It was good. Like she's an elder woman, and like
An
still
elder woman.
Yeah, like
Oh.
So like this is an older couple that is into this, and I'm not talking like gray hair or nothing like that. But I'm talking like maybe like 50, right around in that ballpark. But she had her shit together. Like she wasn't like her body was good. And then we start fucking, and like he's like recording it on his phone. He's having conversation with me. Like, oh wow, I really like your tattoos, and like the most polite people ever. They got their fucking fireplace going, and I am just sweating buckets. Like I am leaking. Like I felt like a pro athlete. He's handing me waters mid pump, and like there's like condom switch outs going on, and
Oh
like
my god, just
this,
wiping your forehead.
literally, he
Dabbing it like he's a surgeon.
he literally handed me a towel at one point, and I said, "Looks like you're a little sweaty. Let me go get you a towel." And like, I got a towel wiped off, and then he's got like a phone right like where I'm fucking, and like where it took a turn for the weird was like all of a sudden out of nowhere he's just like, "Fuck that slut in the ass," as he's sitting in like the corner of the room, and I'm like,
Did he jerk off at all?
No, he was fully clothed the whole time. Yeah, fully clothed the whole time. And then, so then that happened, and he's like, "Yeah, fuck that slut in the ass." And I like looked at him, I'm like, "Yeah." And then he's like, "Yeah." And I like looked at him, I looked down, like obviously we can't make eye contact. I just like kind of grabbed her. I'm like, "Are you okay with that?" And she's like, oh yeah," like just too into it to give a fuck. So then we started doing anal, and then after it was all finished up, he hands me my clothes in the most my fucking socks were folded, everything was folded, and he's like, "That was lovely, that was great, that was awesome. Do you mind if you ever come back and do this again? Any scenarios that we can play out? Because you seem like a very fun young fella."
What a nice young man.
What a nice
Thank you
young
for fucking
man.
my wife.
Yeah.
Did you ever go back?
I never did get a call back from them. So yeah, no, they do have my number, but I don't think that I was fit for another scenario.
I find that when you do get into that kind of stuff, like I didn't sleep with that many people when I was in a relationship.
Yeah.
But when you did find that one, you stuck with that one. There was tryouts and like other guys and
For
stuff.
sure.
But like usually when you have that one who specifically knows everything that you want them to do and exactly how you want them out of the house, then it's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
It was fucking crazy because like once that first lady I told you about, like that kind of showed me the ropes. It was like a fucking Yelp review all of a sudden. Like I was still coming to Edmonton and going back down to Tabor where I lived and going up and down the highway. So like all these swinger couples, they are all connected. So they'd be like, "Oh, do I have a young man for you?"
Oh my God.
And so I was
God.
like putting into all these places and doing all this fucking crazy shit.
It's needed though in those relationships. It's hard to find that third.
It is,
Yeah.
and like at least somebody I was always really respectful and like, "Look, I'm not looking to fall for your wife or anything like that." And Are we running out? We're at about an hour or two. Okay.
I'm just asking because I can't see anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
No,
fine.
we're
You know
just a
what?
little
Time
past.
flies when you're having fun.
Exactly.
Keep going.
Yeah. I'm so glad this is actually going by so nicely compared to, like, this is the exact same conversation we had yesterday, and it's still just as fucking entertaining.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So it just got like crazy over the years, and then I met like more and more swingers just through them, and then I didn't even need the site no more, and then it was like all of a sudden I'm going and doing like all these fucking crazy things, like going to sex clubs in Calgary and like just nutty
why
shit.
not?
I've always wanted, apparently there's like one in Vancouver, and I've always wanted to go.
The best one in Canada is actually in Calgary.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's
Oh.
big write up and review. They did it all in Maxim
Do
about
you
it.
fuck while there? The only sex club I've been to, there's like mattresses in the back, and you could fuck while there.
Well, the one in Calgary is called Cap C, and the basement. I think there's no play in the basement. I think is the rule because that's like the conversing area, and like there's a bar down there. You can be naked and doing whatever the fuck you want, and probably like I would imagine that you could probably fuck down there. But upstairs is like there's beds everywhere, couches in the one side, and like I remember the first time going there, and like the woman that took me there was I'm like looking around, and we're in the basement. And I'm like, what the fuck? I thought these things were crazy. Like, what the fuck is this? And she's like, 1 second. And as we're walking upstairs, the first thing I see is like some lady just getting hammered from behind. I'm like, I look back, and I'm like, this is fucking awesome. I'm like 22, 20. No, I would have been like 23 at the time. So I'm just like stoked and fucking looking around. And there was an orgy going on in the other room of like 3 couples. Some chick is like a dude was tied up to like those X boards getting punished. And then you cross this catwalk, and then there was all this other crazy shit going on over there.
That's where I'll go
like,
get my gangbang.
You could definitely have it. I believe every Sunday. There's some here in the city
Gangbang
too.
Sundays?
Yeah, there's some here in the city too that offer
That actually sounds kind of fun. Like, I'm very into public sex. I just don't want anyone random. Like, is that a place where you can just literally take your boyfriend to fuck him in public?
Yeah. Like, and the rules
For the
there-
podcast, let's
yeah.
try it out.
For the for the cast.
For the cast.
For the cast.
And there's like so many rules in place. Like there's no like you don't walk up to somebody and just touch them. You have to talk. It's
Absolutely.
very
Right,
open.
yeah.
And, like you don't. It's not a free for all like people think.
Set up an open casting call.
Yeah.
If you
When
wanna
I work
fuck us
in Ottawa, there's a sex club above, and I actually like even going up there to grab my friend to smoke weed. She's a bartender up there.
Yep.
I will find that it's way more respectful there than in a strip club.
Oh, it 100%
People know what the rules are. They know how it goes. They know how it's fucking run. In the strip club, people just literally act like they don't know anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've seen one bad encounter where one guy went and like touched when he shouldn't have, and that motherfucker almost got rolled by like
Exactly.
8 guys.
Yeah.
So you're like, you don't touch her while she's having play. Like you ask.
Yeah.
Like you ask either her or her husband.
Yeah. Fuck.
And yeah, like it's crazy, but like the people there
Let's
are
do
so
it.
fucking
I dare
friendly.
you. We'll do sex club one day.
Okay, deal.
We'll just go.
My hands are really sweaty.
Shake my hands are sweaty too.
They're so sweaty.
Ooh.
Yeah. The Calgary one is
Okay.
like that's the only one I've been to, but
Kennedy
it's
and
super
Cruella
nice.
take on the sex
Yeah.
club
'Cause
for the cast.
Women can go alone, but men can't.
Correct.
Yeah. And then I know that in Ottawa, when I went there, they had a special night where it was men allowed alone if they wanted to, the only one night a week. And I knew that's the one night that I don't go upstairs to smoke weed with her. I have to wait till she comes downstairs to smoke
Yeah.
weed with me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because like the creepy dudes end up there.
So
Alright.
this has been super fun, but I have to go to a show.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got to go show her butthole to multiple more strangers. Do you want to say these two and I'll say the rest because there's
Okay,
just notes?
so follow us on Instagram at UncleHack69, at DangerCat69, at DangerKittens, at Cruella Kraken, and at Kennedy_Rose1.
And follow Kennedy on her OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.com/KennedyXXXRose. Subscribe to my butthole.
Yeah.
And soon to be, me and Hack will also have one, not shared, but separate.
No.
But we'll have one. We'll make money too.
Maybe
You
we'll
watch
just do
Cruella
like
put stuff in my
weird.
butthole.
Yeah, we won't do nudity on ours, but we'll do like weird photos or something.
Artsy,
Yeah.
like only from the ground up photos.
Or maybe
Black
like
and white.
hilarious photos where like I'll just like sneak a nut out of like a rip in my jeans
Just,
or
like,
something like
Cover your bare ass in mayonnaise.
yeah, like
and, like,
weird shit.
Make a sandwich.
I'm
Yeah.
so into mayo. It's so
All right.
funny.
Well, this has been fun and weird, and I learned a lot of cool things about you guys. So
Thanks
cool.
for listening. Bye.
Bye now.
My baby. My baby. My